Hello and thank you for your Sirena purchase. Today I'm going to cover what comes in the Sirena boxes, where to register a warranty, and also where to find the serial numbers. When the Sirena ships from the manufacturer, it comes in a master box. There will be two boxes located inside this box. The smaller box is going to come with your power nozzle. It's going to come with your electric wand, which is quick connect. It's identified by the black casing. It'll also come with your electric hose, which is identified by the trigger handle, and it will come with the Sirena floor brush. In the larger box, you're going to find the Sirena itself, the Sirena basin, the Sirena dolly, the wet and dry hose, the stainless steel expandable wand, and the curved wand that attaches to the wet and dry hose. Now all your other attachments are going to be found inside the Sirena basin. You're going to have the upholstery tool, you're going to have a dusting brush, you're going to have a crack and crevice tool, and you're also going to have a blower inflator tip. Now the Sirena will ship with what we call a separator brush. It's found underneath the Sirena on the back below the HEPA filter. It just pulls out of its little storage compartment and you use this to clean the separator. Now depending on which bundle you get from Sirena, you may find that you have the Sirena Turbo Brush, which is great for pet hair, the Ocean Breeze Deodorizer, the pack of 4 fragrances. Now all 3 of these items are sold separately. They do come in some bundles. So the most important thing to do when you open your Sirena is register your warranty. So you just go to serenavacuum.com, go under the support tab and click on register your Sirena. It's going to ask for some personal information. It's also going to ask you for a few serial numbers. So the power nozzle serial number is going to be located engraved right in the back of the power nozzle. The Sirena serial number is going to be underneath in the back, engraved right below the HEPA filter. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to set your Sirena up for its first use. The first thing you're going to want to do is get water into the Sirena. So what you're going to do is you're going to detach it from its dolly. You simply hit the lever in the back and it pulls straight out of the dolly. The next thing you'll want to do is separate the Sirena from the basin. All you do is unlatch both sides and pull straight up. Now the Sirena will ship with attachments in them, so if you haven't taken the attachments out, now's a good time to do that. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to want to fill the Sirena up to the minimum level with water. Now if you're using the Sirena fragrances or deodorizer, now's the perfect time to put them in. To assemble the Sirena, you're going to simply place the Sirena on top of the basin. You're going to latch the sides. It's super important that you do this step first before attempting to put it into the dolly. To get it into the dolly, you're going to line up the front and make sure that the front latches, and then you simply press back and it'll latch into place. Now all your attachments will actually fit right around the Sirena, so you have them with you while you're cleaning your house. Okay? It is important to note that there's a front and a back. The front is going to be where the intake is. So when you first hook up your hose, you're going to make sure that you put it into the front of the Sirena. If you do happen to see that you're using it and you see that it's blowing, that means that you've accidentally hooked it up into the back, into the rear, the exhaust. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble your power nozzle for its first time use. So you're going to locate 3 different parts. You're going to need your power nozzle, you're going to need the electric hose, which is identified by the trigger and the handle. You're also going to need your electric wand, which is identified by the black heart casing. So you're going to start by putting the wand into the power nozzle and make sure it clicks into place. The second step is going to be to insert the handle and the hose. Make sure it clicks into the wand. You hear it click. If for some reason you don't feel the beater bar is turning on when you pull the trigger, it just means you need to reseat it. Sometimes it's when they're new, they're a little tough to get together. It does have an expandable wand, so you can adjust it to your height. It also has 3 different settings down here for your carpet height. You just turn the knob to the desired level. When you're plugging in the power nozzle into the Sirena, you want to make sure that you plug it into the front of the Sirena. So you'll remove the front cover there's a little lip here that protects the electrical parts. You'll want to plug that, lift that lip up, and just plug it straight in, just like that, and it's ready to go. Now to disassemble it, all you're going to do is push down the lever right here, pull straight out, and then to disconnect the hose from the wand, there's another lever that you pull back, and it disconnects like that. Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to assemble the wet-dry hose with the stainless steel wand. So we'll want to find the wet-dry hose. This will be the hose without the handle grip with the trigger. You'll find the curved stainless steel wand, and it will just connect into the end of the hose, and you'll feel it click into place. Next, you'll grab the stainless steel wand and depress the button. Make sure that locks into place. This wand is expandable, and you can use all the attachments onto this wand. They just simply slide in, make sure they lock into place, and you're just ready to use. The Sirena comes with a 2-speed motor. So it's got an on-off button and it's got a speed button. When you originally turn it on, it's going to always turn on in high mode. That's the mode you're going to use when you're vacuuming or you're using the attachments. The low mode is going to be used for an air purifier and also for aromatizing. So when you turn it on, it goes into high mode. To get into the low mode, you're going to hit the speed button. And then to turn off the Sirena, you'll hit the on-off button again. Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Sirena essential oils and the Sirena deodorizer in your system. You want to start by removing the motor housing from the basin. Simply unlatch the 2 clips on the side and lift off of the basin. You'll want to put the essential oils directly into the water. All it takes is a few drops of the essential oils, or about a cap full of the deodorizer is all you need. Once you've done that, you'll want to replace the motor housing back onto the basin. Latch the 2 clips on the side, and you're ready to go. Using your attachments with the Sirena is really simple. All the wands and the hoses are interchangeable, so you can use the attachments on either wand or either hose. It's real simple to do. You're going to take your wand and attach it to the curved one. This will allow you to extend your reach. All the attachments have little Mickey Mouse ears so that they slide on to your wands, simple, and they click into place. Okay? What's special about this curved wand is that it's got a little airflow regulator. So when you twist it and you open the little inlet, it's going to decrease the airflow at the end. This comes in handy when you're doing blinds, drapes, lamps, things like that. Okay? To unattach, you're simply going to push down on the button and pull the attachment off, and you can switch attachments. Same with the wand, you just push the button to unhook it. One good thing to note is that these wands can connect together to give you a longer reach. You simply push down the pin, lock it into place. Now you have a longer reach to get up high and in difficult places. The Sirena comes with a blower tip, which can also be used to inflate pool toys, air mattresses, and things like that. It's simple to use. What you'll want to do is you want to actually pull off the back cover of the exhaust, plug either hose into the back, and then you'll simply put your blower tip onto the wand, and when you turn on, it is now a inflator blower. In this video I'm going to talk about the turbo brush. The turbo brush is a pet lover's best friend. It's great for pet hair. You can do your stairs with it, you can do your furniture with it, and it's simple to use. Now, just like all the other attachments, the turbo brush can be used on any of the wands. Okay, I'm going to use it on the curved wand just for demonstration purposes. Plug it right into the front. Now, what's special about this turbo brush is that it's air driven. So you'll notice as it revs up, the motor revs up, the beater bar gets the speed as well. That way, it's not going to burn your furniture, your carpets, or anything. When you're done using the turbo brush, if you have any air caught in it, things like that, you need to clean it. You simply line up the arrows with the dot, push down and pull out, and you can clean out the turbo brush, just like that. This is a must-have if you have pets. One of the most unique features about the Sirena is that it can be used to pick up liquids. So whether you spill a glass of wine or you drop an egg on the floor, the Sirena will pick it up, put it in the basin without causing any issues. So to do that, you want to make sure you start with the empty Sirena. You want the basin to be completely empty. You connect the wet and dry hose up to the front. Now make sure you're using the wet and dry hose. Do not pick up liquids with the electric hose. The electric hose is the one, again, that has the trigger on it. Then you want to take it, make sure your vent is closed, the little airflow vent, and turn on your Sirena. This will pick up any liquid, put it right down in the Sirena, and then when you're done picking up the liquid, take off the back cover, go ahead and put your wand into the back, and it's going to dry out the hose. About 30-45 seconds, the hose will be completely dry, and you can put away your Sirena. Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about maintaining your HEPA filter on the Sirena. The HEPA filter is located in the back of the Sirena underneath the back cover. To get the HEPA filter out, you will need a Phillips screwdriver. It's got 3 screws. The whole compartment will actually come out. Now you want to rinse your HEPA filter every 3 months, and we suggest replacing it every 12 to 18 months. So if you're using your Sirena once or twice a week, the HEPA filter should last you 18 months. If you're using it more frequently, you'd probably want to replace your HEPA filter every year. The thing about the HEPA filter is that if it gets clogged or it's dirty, it will reduce the cleaning efficiency. So it's something that you really want to monitor, and if you notice that it's dirty, go ahead and clean it. One point that I will make, that when you rinse out your HEPA filter, make sure that it completely dries before you place it back into your Sirena. Other than that, just monitor it and make sure it's clean, and your Sirena will be working like brand new. In this video, I'm going to talk about cleaning the separator on this Sirena vacuum. Now this is some routine maintenance that you want to do after every couple of uses. In the beginning, when you first start using the Sirena, you may notice that it gets dirty more frequently, so you might want to clean it after every use. But just like the HEPA filter, if you see that it's dirty, go ahead and clean it so you maintain 100% efficiency. So the separator is going to be located on the underside of the motor housing. So you'll separate from the basin, and the separator is located here. You do have a little brush stored in the compartment underneath the HEPA filter, and this is going to be used to clean and also to get the separator off. Use the wrench side to unscrew the separator. Make sure you put the nut somewhere you won't lose it. And then to clean the separator, you're just going to use a brush and some hot water. You don't have to use any harsh chemicals or anything like that. Everything should come off pretty easily. Once it's clean, go ahead and put it back onto the spindle and make sure that it's flush against the Sirena. And then go ahead and lock that nut back on there. Use your wrench. Make sure it's tight, but don't over tighten it. Okay? Then you always want to remember to put your brush back in the little compartment here so you don't lose it and you have it for next time. You're good to go. In this video, I'm going to talk about maintaining and troubleshooting your power nozzle. So you may notice that your power nozzle is not picking up things like it should. Maybe the beater brush is not spinning, or that it just has a lot of hair wrapped around the beater bar. So in order to get in here, you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. There's one screw that's holding the compartment into place. So you'll unscrew that screw. Then to get into the compartment, there's 2 clips at the top that you push down and the compartment just pulls right off. There is an extra belt kept inside this little compartment here. If you need to get the beater bar out so you can clean it, it simply pulls right out, just like this. And then you can cut off all the hair, clean it, whatever you need to do. If you need to replace the belt, you simply push the new belt onto the little spindle there. Then you're going to wrap it around the beater bar, and then you stretch it and push push it right back into place, just like that. You want to make sure that the belt is lined up and that it's spinning freely. To put the cover back on, you're going to line the 3 holes up right in the front, and then you clip it back into place. Be sure to put your Phillips screw right back in to hold that cover into place. Just like so. And your power nozzle should be working as good as new. Hello, in this video I'm going to talk about storing your Sirena. Okay, the Sirena does use water as filtration, so it may get wet on the other side. When you're going to store it, make sure you dry this off and make sure you clean out the basin really well and that it's completely dry. When you actually put the Sirena up, you want to store it without the basin so that any excess water can dry, but it does click right onto the dolly just like this without the basin inside. To wrap the cord, you're just going to hook it onto the swivels and it'll wrap all the way up. So just remember, make sure it's dry when you put it away and never store it on the basin. Hello, in this video I'm going to be covering the Sirena's warranty. The Sirena does have a 10-year warranty on the motor, 3 years on parts, and a year on labor. There are 2 things that will void out your warranty. The Sirena is not designed to pick up sawdust, drywall, or ashes, or anything else that's non-water soluble. So picking up these things could damage your Sirena, and if that happens, it's not going to be covered under warranty. The other thing that will void out your warranty is using the Sirena for a commercial vacuum. It's designed to be used in-home, residential, but other than that, follow those 2 guidelines and you should be fine.